This time he finds the gap, but it wasn't a drive, too short on that occasion from Shabir. Not a lot of room to work with, Lara, but he is so strong through that point area.
Too short, maybe too aggressive attempts to drive has got Shabir Ahmed to pitch this one short. That's something that won't trouble Lara. He'll get runs without taking risk. Shabir Ahmed will come round the wicket now.
And straight away the change, and I'm trying to comprehend why Shabir would be automatically around the wicket after one aggressive stroke, one boundary from Lara. And again, but it's a different angle coming into the off stump of Lara. But when he was coming over the wicket, you could see Lara, anything full, he was trying to work this gap here. And he can also go down through that backward point area. But with the slips in place, you want Lara playing aggressively. And if he gets it wrong, you've got the three men there in catching spots as well as Gully. And that one, a slower ball. Very short boundary. Square of the wicket here at Kensington Oval. And 10 off, 37 for 2.
It's a very short boundary on the offside for Brian Lara, and he knows it's a slow delivery. And he spotted it. He's just looked to hit the ball in the gap. He hasn't bothered with keeping the ball down. You can see there, he knows it's a short boundary, 64 yards. But that should get Shabir Ahmed to pitch the ball up more often.
It's a no ball and carved away beautifully by Brian Lara. What a shot. Working the ball away with its pace.
And this was really well placed. We see the pretty tight on that line, Abdul Razak. Brian Lara just waited on that, opened the face and found that gap behind point. Very much in control of that shot.
This time it's even better. What a shot.
And this got the full treatment. Up in the slot, hit it on the up, Brian Lara, with more of the face of the bat. And that raced to the boundary like a rocket. Didn't bother to move.
Lovely footwork. Stayed inside the line of the ball so that he could create that width outside his off stump. Not easy to work the ball away against Abdul Razak, who is normally very, very accurate. But he created his own length, his own width. That is where this was such a good shot.
Wasn't a bad delivery. Pitched on a good length. But Brian Lara, that's the difference. He can make good balls into bad balls when he's at his best.
Yunus Khan straight away on the defensive. Now got a deep point. It was a fast delivery, but a no ball.
And as mentioned, just that change of pace. That wasn't a slow delivery. And very well directed.
Another no ball. This must be frustrating not only for the bowler but also for the captain. I guess more frustrating for the captain. Not to mention Bob Woolmer. What are you doing? Darrell Hare has been very keen in giving those no balls. Now this was a little harsh. That back heel was a little behind that popping line. Touch and go. Over finally ends 70 for 3. Brian Lara looking in extremely good shape. 25 from 25 balls. His partner has been just a little sedate, but doesn't matter. West Indies need a partnership.
He's gone for it. Typical Lara slash. 4 more.
And simply just throwing the bat at this ball. He knew he didn't have to get into an amazing position to play it, but it's a safe shot. It was close enough. Often you're looking for the width to play a cut shot, but when it's a bit closer, you can slice it down towards third man, and there is no one down there.
Another good shot. Once again, you'll see that it's not too wide outside the off stump. He's creating the room.
Get a bit more bounce if he delivered from a little higher.
Another no ball, and Lara puts it through the covers with another typical Brian Lara cover drive. That extra cover just a little bit. And beautifully steered by Lara. This is the stroke of a maestro. Over the slips, boundary once more. Lara on the old dictum: if you're slashing, slash hard.
Strike rotating.
Lara through the covers. Another boundary for the champion left-hander. Magnificent. Magnificent. Beautiful use of... Down he goes, straight back over his head. Is it gone? It is gone. On top of the Challenger stand. Our cameramen up there were in danger. Pulled away now by Lara. Another boundary. You cannot bat better.
Good length, so he raised the recent past when Brian Lara went after him in the last over. Great shot. Again, created out of nothing. Most left-hand batsmen around the world would have just defended that ball. Just short in the wrist action. Goes again in the air and lodges another one into the stands. The second 6 of the leg spinner.
4 runs shy.
And there we have the 4 runs. He's gone to his 100 with the 6. How easily he's compiled the century makes you wonder why he couldn't get one against Pakistan before. The 29th Test 100 for Brian Lara.
And always a delight to watch. Even when you're out there on the opposition, at times you find yourself applauding some of the strokes he plays. But he's a serious player, and he's in a serious mood today. He's here for business, and he certainly is a welcome return to this West Indies side. The class of Brian Lara showing yet again.
That's a cracking drive. What a way to start the session. He's on fire. Absolutely stunning from Brian Lara. It's 195 for 3. That's cracked away brilliantly. Well, there's a fielder there, he had no chance.
Just puffing a bit. Seems a little winded.
That's cracked away brilliantly.
And when you're winded, it's best not to run.
Oh, bowler! It's through the gate. Canaria has picked up the most important wicket of the innings. It's Brian Lara who has to leave the crease. But what an innings. It had to be a good delivery. In fact, it turned out to be a very good delivery. Invited him to go strongly through the offside and created a gap.
Full delivery. Brian Lara just trying to hit that maybe a little bit too square. Left the gap and it spun straight through. A bit of justice, Canaria must be thinking, after the harsh treatment he took from Brian Lara. But 130 beautiful, classy runs. Brian Lara goes 214 for 4, West Indies.